Campus Tour crew, welcome back everybody here on our journey to get a win with every single team in College Football 27 Road to the College Football Playoff game mode today, featuring the Iowa State Cyclones as suggested by DK Chaos here on YouTube. Thank you for that suggestion. If there's a team you guys want to see on the Campus Tour sooner rather than later, make sure to leave them down in a comment below. There'll be a pinned comment showing every request that we've had, essentially what our current schedule is. To the right of that, all the available teams that still need to be requested. A couple quick self-plugs before we get into Iowa State. Number one, our online dynasty channel. I'll put the link up in the top right here. 32 users, online dynasty, all group of 6 teams. Been a ton of fun. We have all of our games as Western Kentucky go up on there, and then most every week we do a game of the week, whatever the most exciting game was between 2 of our other users. Have a ton of fun. Been seeing some good growth over there recently as well, so thank you guys for that. Quick plug number 2, the memberships here on the channel. Joining the Campus Tour crew starts at just $5 a month. Gets you some early access to videos, and above all else is just the best way to support this channel and everything we're doing here in College Football 27. So huge shout out to all the members here. Okay, so now we can get into it with Iowa State. And yes, matchmaking is still broken by the time I'm recording this. I think we're going to finish this playoff run because this is our semifinal game. And hopefully by then it'll be fixed. I think Thursday mornings essentially when they do the patches. So this is coming out Wednesday. We'll have our next one on Thursday. Yeah, hopefully by the time the campus tour for Saturday comes out, matchmaking is fixed, but we will have to wait and see on that. So we're just going to do the best we can with what we got, and that is going to be Iowa State, a tier 4 team. We end up matching up against a tier 2 squad here in our second round of the playoffs. But first, before we get into the playbook, let's go take a look at the depth chart. The Cyclones obviously going to look a lot different from what they did in 26, losing their coach, their quarterback. Quite a few guys went over to Penn State. And I'm pretty sure it was the Washington State coach. I didn't look that up. I think I'm just going off the top of my head here. I'm pretty sure it was the Washington State coach that came over to Iowa State, brought a really fun playbook and got a good little mix of players here, starting with Jalen Rayner, who I want to say was Arkansas State's quarterback. Again, just going off vibes, going with what I'm feeling, but I'm pretty confident in that one. 80 overall, 84 speed, so you can definitely get out and make some plays with his legs if we need to. Let's check his throwing stats here quick. 86 throw power, not the best, but his accuracy is all very good. 84, 83, 82. For a tier 4 squad, we could do much worse than Jalen Rayner. At halfback, we are going to keep Delvin Forrest up here. Only 88 speed. You do have an 89 and a 90 speed option, but I put Forrest up here because he's not the fastest, but he's the strongest outside of those bottom 2. He's got the highest agility. His acceleration is only 2 less than Cameron Petaway. His break tackle's better. His trucking's much better. And his change of direction is the best of the bunch. So Delvin Forrest is going to be our halfback 1. At wide receiver, we're going to have 91 speed Omari Hayes, 91 speed Cody Jackson with recoup, 90 speed Jordan Bailey, and 90 speed Dominic Overby. So really, if you're just looking at the top 4 receivers, don't look down here, but just look at the top 4 wide receivers of Iowa State, and that's a pretty solid group. 490 to 91 speed guys. We could do so much worse than that. At tight end, we are going to have big man Christian Greenlaw, 6'5", 230, 79 speed. At our offensive line, we do get 1 second level on our left guard, and that is it. Defensively, we'll look at our specialists here in a second. Go to corners first. We're going to have a silver jammer on 6'2" Jaheim Singletary. 84 overall, 91 speed corner going to be on the outside. On the other side, we're going to have 6'1", 92 speed David Coffey. So our 2 outside corners, 91, 92 speed, 6'1", 6'2". We like what we're seeing here with Iowa State. Up at free safety, we're going to keep Braden Alls, 6 foot tall, 87 speed. Strong safety, 6'1", 88 speed on Drew. Our specialists we're going to have out there, rush left end, Malachi with his hammer ability, and then Isaac Terrell, pocket disruptor, duress, and takedown on the other side. So for again, I know I say it a lot, but for a tier 4 team to have the speed we have at wide receiver, at corner, and some abilities on our defensive line, don't mind if we do. I will take that in a second. At sub linebackers, we're going to have Micah Harper, 89 speed, 5'10", 194 with 66 strength. Feel like we could do much worse than that. And then Willie Brayland III with his silver house call, 6'2", 85 speed. So that is how we are setting up the Iowa State Cyclones. Let's take a quick look at this playbook and how we are going to use this offense. I do like the looks of this playbook quite a bit. And I will call out, we don't really go to it at all in the game, but you do have a lot of under center stuff if you do like that. If you really want to pound the rock here with Iowa State, you certainly can. You have a lot of different single back, you have a few different Maryland I, you have some I form, you have pistol strong, which isn't under center, but it's still a big run heavy formation, and then strong Y off close. So any way you want to run the ball, you most certainly can here with Iowa State. We do stick with their shotgun here though, where this doubles Y off nasty certainly caught my eye. We don't call it a ton, but some interesting looking plays in here, like that fork H traffic. Now what Iowa State does have, this play being an example of it, is a lot of those routes where your halfback's actually going to the opposite side flat, which is really, really good against man coverage. So love to see that we have that as an option here with Iowa State. But I like the looks of that fork H traffic. That double cross H choice looks pretty interesting. Like I said, a lot of different runs in here that are going in different areas. So we like having that flexibility in one offensive playbook with cross Y trail, X dagger, some pretty solid looking passes in this formation too. Same thing with that this doubles hip. Again, we don't really go to it a ton, but it's good against press man because your X button receiver number 13 there is actually backed up off the line, so you can get some better releases on him there. Now the main formation we're going to be in here is bunch Y trips, which is a new formation in the game this year. I know it's also in Rutgers, it's also in a few other playbooks, but I like the looks of it quite a bit, especially this motion China X post play. All we're going to do on this one, we're just hot routing B to be on a streak. Then we have that halfback route again, going to the opposite side flat, setting up a flood on the right. But really the one we're keeping our eye on is that route RB is on. Really, really good route he goes on. That motion fly halfback go, I think, has some potential. A lot of different motions, a lot of different things in this bunch Y trips. So we're going to be in this one quite a bit. You do have some bunch X nasty. I've never been the biggest bunch X nasty guy. I don't know why. I feel like I should like it, but I just never have. So we don't really go to that too much. You do have some bunch spread. We don't really go to a whole heck of a lot either. Y off trio close. I love their Y off trio close. So this is a formation that's in quite a few other playbooks, but a lot of the other ones will only have 6 or 9 plays. You get a full 18 here with Iowa State with that 0-1 trap outside zone. Again, runs going both directions. Smash return is just a fantastic, not stock pass play. I like to put a streak on X, and because he's lined up closer to your offensive line, a great way to find quick seam shots against like a cover 3 defense. For example, you have a pin pull toss, you have so many different runs, a lot of different things you can do out of this formation, including some of these empty sets where, again, you can just hot route your halfback, who's the one going in motion on those plays, if you wanted to. And essentially, you're just making your own 5 wide out of Y off trio close. So big fan of this formation. I also really like how their trio Y flex looks. There's a couple really good stock pass plays in here. The halfback motion slot shake, a lot of routes that can beat man coverage here. Honestly, just about all of them have a good shot at beating man, especially if they're running some form of cover 0 or even a cover 1. When you motion that halfback out, a lot of times that's going to be a linebacker just kind of sticking with them. You have them on that go route. You should have that speed advantage. Love the looks of that one. Curl flat looks fine. Slot out looks all right. That slot seam, that X route, really, really good because you have the 2 vertical routes pushing everybody back, can open up a good pocket for you to hit X. And a lot of time user defenders, by the time X comes into the picture, they're already off looking at something else. They're either following B down the field, they're trying to stick it on your A route there. Gives you a good window to try to hit one to X kind of more underneath. You got some mesh whips, so built-in whip routes, always nice. We have PA dagger, so this one of course has that halfback going to the opposite side, but it's a play action play, so you can cancel it after the snap if you want to keep that running back going to that flat or block them or keep play action. You can do your own thing. Motion mills, great stock pass play. Slot under H angle, same type of thing we saw with that route earlier where we have B going vertical to push everybody down the field, can open up a really good spot for Y. And what's really nice about that play too is you can tell very quickly if they are in man or zone just by how they react to that route Y is on. If they just keep dropping back, they're in zone. Usually that means you can just throw a quick one into Y. If they're in man, you can try a small pass lead. You can wait for that Texas route. You can hope Y wins on that. You still have options. So the trio Y flex, big fan of that formation. You have a couple spreads and a trips Y slot that we don't go to a ton. I think we call like 1 or 2 plays out of here. Nothing too crazy. So that is how we are setting up the Iowa State Cyclones. That is how we are going to use this offense. Can we go get a win round 2 of the playoffs against a tier 2 team? Let's get to it. Our playoff matchup has been found here in the second round. Tier 4 Iowa State. I'm hoping there was a sneaky patch or something. We're not going to go up against a Tier 1 team here because that'll make life very difficult for us. It's not a Tier 1 team. It's not. It is Tier 2 Michigan, though, which still isn't great, but it's better than it could have been. I really didn't want to take Tier 4 Iowa State against like Oregon or Texas. I don't think we'd have much of a shot. We'd give it our best try. The bird with teeth. I always love me a bird with teeth. But we'll have the Michigan Wolverines. We'll see if this guy's big on those QB RPOs, because we know how devastating those can be, especially with Bryce Underwood in the backfield. See how he's going to play. Let's see his run pass splits, everything like that. So he does have much like us, very, very similar. We actually run the ball a little bit more, but Tier 4 Iowa State, Tier 2 Michigan. Pray for me, boys. And coming right out in strong IH wing. Okay. Not sure what our plan is going to be here for defense. I'm thinking, I do like the 4-2-5. And we can just jump up on Jones and see if that's going to do anything for us, but it's not. Good tackle out there. Maybe we have to get on the outside safety and try to creep down, or just not be in 4-2-5-3 high. That's probably a better idea. But you know what? We're here. We started with it. I'm going to stick with it. And I'm just going to get up on this guy. We're going to bring Jones over here. And we're going to come down here. With this safety, try to at least clog him up a little bit. How in the world was that 6 yards? I'll leave that to you. I have no idea. So now we're in a little gun doubles. Okay, something a little bit more up our alley here. Bring Jones down. Okay, so I'm gonna get up on. I mean, that should have been a pick. That just should have been a pick. And I just dove so far in front of it. I just had, oh my gosh. There's no excuse for that not to be an interception, man. That's just bad on my part. Let's bring you guys all down a little bit. And I know the Texas stunts definitely don't seem to be as good as they were last year. So that's mainly why I am not really taking them. And he'll catch it and break the tackle and break another tackle and break some more tackles. This is why I was kind of worried about playing while it's glitched like this. Because I feel like we're kind of all over him here. But he's just kind of holding on to everything. Okay. Let's go to a little 5-2. Going to send a blitz after him here. And just clog up that middle, force him back inside, keep him for a short gain. We'll take that. Let's go ahead. We're going to move everybody down here. This is a different run, I think. He motioned his guy over there. We're going to get... What? What? Oh, God. Okay. I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know about our chances in this one here. I feel like we had quite a few chances to get our way off the field there and just straight up didn't. So offensively, I'm not sure. I like the looks of Iowa State's playbook. Really, the team doesn't look too horribly bad. I do think, of course, we are going to be outmatched by Michigan here a little bit, as we see that one defensive tackle just coming straight through the middle on us right away. But I mean, I like the bunch wide trips. I like a lot of what we got in this playbook, so hopefully we'll be able to figure something out here. So this motion China X post, this is what I've been doing a little bit with our online dynasty and the Rutgers. Instead of that motion, we just put Bailey on a streak, so then we kind of have a flood with Petaway going to the weak side. And really that RB route does a really good job of getting open. Much like so. That RB route's so good. Oh, go Hayes. Go Hayes. Go Hayes. Go Hayes. Outrun them all, Hayes. Outrun them all. Willie, Mays, Hayes in for the Iowa State touchdown. I told you that RB route's got a little something to it. The Cyclones punching right back here. Come on, Iowa State. These jerseys, by the way, are sick. I'm loving them. And so he's staying in that strong H-wing. I think I like this 5-2 idea, and then we just get up on this safety and come try to help out down low. He's going to play action eventually, and it's right now. One-on-one shot. Please, please, please. Good coverage by our outside guy. Man, we would have loved to have been able to snake that one, steal a possession right back here. Now we're back in our doubles offset, which we're okay with that because we haven't really seen a ton that's worried us about in this doubles offset. I think we've put ourselves in pretty good position to make some plays. We just got to actually try to capitalize on those a little bit. Definitely going to be containing against Underwood. We've seen him try to take off and run with him a few times here already. Just watch around the contains. Contains might still be broken. The contains might still be broken, where they're just getting instant pressure in there. We saw it with Alabama, and even here with Iowa State. Just throw a couple contains, and they are immediately in the backfield. And forcing the actual punt. Are we going to have a little bit of room here to run? Throw a little block over there. Whoops, ran right into him. All right, we'll take it at the 43. Try out a little of this trio Y flex. This is another formation I did like the looks of quite a bit here. Let's see. He is definitely sending a heater at us. Can we small pass lead this and click on to Jackson? I like the idea. I like the idea of that quite a bit. We do have this Y off trio close, which looks nice too. You have Bunch X Nasty. Like you got a lot of good things in here. And we can set up something very similar to what we do out of that Bunch Y trips with that flood and that RB route. The only thing we're missing on this is we don't have our halfback going over to the right flat, which is something we really, really like. Gonna have RB again. His user just completely lost in the sauce here. Can we juke him all out? It was worth a shot. User had no idea what to do against that route. So I like that one quite a bit. Let's see, what else do we have in here? I don't hate the looks of this doubles Y off Nasty. Let's mix in a run. If we can get through this first line, we have a shot at popping something here. But the defensive line just gets in so goddamn fast. Every time we've tried a single run, those guys have just been in the backfield in a second. Let's go back to this play here. I think he's probably just in another just kind of standard cover 3 like he was last play. We see that single high safety. We see no pressure coming. It is. Can we break a tackle there, pet away? I was hoping we were going to have enough time for that tight end corner out, but I'm just not sure we're going to. We will take it to the end of the first. 3rd and 6, ball at the 33, and we're hanging in there. Let's see if he's still in that cover 3. We might be able to hit Jackson just on a quick one right up this seam over to the left. We cannot. We have a wide open right over there, though. Good find to our big man, Mr. Greenlaw. Nice ball by Rayner. Huge first down there for the program, for the Cyclones, looking to take this lead in the second quarter. I'm going to try a base run here, maybe. Where our guard is going, okay, he's going to the linebacker. That makes a lot more sense. And then just cut it right up the middle there. Just keep him honest. If we can just keep him honest 5 yards at a time, we're kind of okay with that. So, ooh, I like the looks of this motion cross post, but I do want X on something different, I think. But I'm liking these running backs going to the opposite side flats. I think there's something to those. We just throw like a drag on him. And then like a deeper crosser on RB. Or a short cross, something like that. That's just too much. I don't know. Go to our halfback flat. Haha, see, I keep thinking we're having that, but his guys just react so freaking fast. It's kind of insane. Oh man, I want to go back to... I'm going to go back to this motion China post and try to hit RB again. I mean, it's been there every time. It has been there every single time for us. Sort of a little stem down corner route over here, maybe. And then pet away on this. Is this just cover 3 again? Which is certainly what it looks like. He's still... No! He did pick that off. I did not think his CPU guy was going to be able to get over there in time because his user fell off. I thought we could force that in there with a pass lead to the right. But his freaking Michigan CPU jumps in front of it. Devastating turn of events here for the Cyclones. But I'm still trusting our defense. I'm still liking what our defense is doing. Even though he did score in that one drive, that I think we can get a turnover, and we're moving the ball. That was just, we got a little aggressive. We pushed to the limit there a little bit. He's going to come back out in his strong eye wing here. This is that run to the right. See if we can't just get in there. Get in there and blow it up. When that receiver's on the right, it's been a run to the right every time. When he's over to the left is when he's done that run to the left and that play action. Now he's back in that doubles offset, so we're going to go just a 3 double cloud here. Going to keep containing A because it's kind of broken right now. B, that was a good hit. B, because he's going to run with Underwood. We know that. We go back to cover 4 match here. We can go with a screen. Can we get out here with Jones? Oh, he's got that blocker set up for him. Good click on at least. Made a tackle, kept him down short. That was a sneaky little screen call from our friend here. See, I mean, less than 2 minutes to go at this point in the half. I would be surprised to see more strong eye wing, but I wouldn't be too shocked to see strong eye wing. Let's see, in our even, okay, we do not have just the regular cover 2 match in here. We do have quarters, and we do have cover 6, and we do have cover 3. So we can still call a good amount of match out of this 4-2-5 even, which is, I do like this defense, but I like it even better if we actually have that. If we actually have that cover 2 match. He's going to go quick underneath. Just got absolutely toasted. That was a super risky hit stick to go for. That was an unnecessarily risky hit stick for us to go for. Let's just go to a Tampa 2 here. From what we've seen from this guy, I think a Tampa 2 is going to work pretty good. Try to take away those quick ones over the middle, at least as best as we can, and then let the contains go get Bryce Underwood. I might even have to throw a spy on one of our D tackles here. We're pretty sure he's not going to be running the ball out of this. He hasn't ran it once, so it is another screen. Oh my gosh, did I just get absolutely leveled by that guy? I thought we had 2 defenders out there. I thought we were going to be ready for that. But I got absolutely mauled by whoever that was. I think that was that right guard who came and just ended me. Get a hit. We're landing some hits. We're landing some hits. He is really just taking quick underneath shots here. So I might just go a shaded underneath. Tampa 2. Throw a QB spy on there too. Get hard flats, get 5-yard hooks. Try to force him to go down the field. Got the fumble, but he went and scooped it up. Still though, I mean, every once in a while those contains are just so hilariously broken. Like, how does he just fly right on in there like that? I don't know. Let's go to cover 4 match here. Still gonna put a QB spy up here. I'm gonna actually get up on Surgis, our strong safety. Just watching anything really breaking down deep down the field. He's got a whole lot of nothing here, but our big boy D tackle not quite going to be able to get to Bryce Underwood. Contains, do nothing. Picks up, they either scream or do absolutely nothing. There's really not much of an in-between. So maybe what we actually do, let's throw this defensive end on a spy. I tried to spread our line, but they ended up pinching there a little bit. Go with cover 2 and hope for the best. And I get stuck, but that's fine. We're going to stay right up on here, and that spy goes and gets them. 4th and 7 now for the Wolverines. A 48-yard field goal, if that's what he wants to try to do here. I would guess, I mean, he punted earlier, so I'm guessing he's going to... Don't color me surprised. I certainly would have thought we were getting a kick here. Do I shade down again? Yeah. Yep, I'm going to. We're going to take away everything underneath here. Try to make him to actually make a read. Going to have contains. Going to have spies. Going to have our user guarding the tight end. Another huge stand forced by this Iowa State Cyclones defense. Tell me, defense, I'm feeling all right. I'm feeling all right about our chances on the defensive side of things here. But now in this situation, how are we... I mean, this is man coverage. This is probably 2-man under, if I had to guess. So we're going to see if we can get tight end shaded over the underneath and get it up to him, but just nothing doing. I mean, I feel like that was pretty there. I like the looks of that. If he's going to stay in that, which is looking like he is, this switch seam on Bailey looks pretty interesting. And the wheel route, actually, on Greenlaw. I'm really just looking to see over there. Looks like none of them won. Pass lead, or playmaker up. Rainer, we got to hit that one, man. That would have been... That was our big play. That was our big play we needed. I mean, sure, let's try some stemmed up C routes. See if either of those are going to beat man. I mean, they're going to have the safety help over the top. So I don't love our chances here. Let's throw like a post on Hayes here too. Block our halfback. And see if anybody can get in there. Plant your feet, Rainer. Green that and get down and take our timeout. Throw the big post right on up in there and give us a shot at 3 before half. Gets down with a second left. Now, 50-yard kick, though. Are we going to make it? That might be a different story, but we're certainly going to try. What a ball by Rainer there, too, by the way. Plant your feet that time. Not the prettiest looking one, but a nice deep post there. And let's go. We should certainly have the kick power for it. It's just, can we actually get this meter right? Looks pretty dang good to me. The kick is up. The kick is good. That kicker's got a cannon leg. Points on the board before halftime. Iowa State taking a 3-point lead, and it is going to be our ball. Not mad with where we're at here. Really not mad with where we're at here. Boyd, he looks so absurdly slow because he is, but one little cut back to the right in number 8. That's how we start the second half. Special teams, special plays. The 50-yard field goal before half, the kick return coming out of halftime, and the connection to your peer has been lost. Iowa State, look at those boys getting it done against the big bad Michigan Wolverines. Tier 4 against Tier 2 doesn't even matter. I said from that opening drive where he went and he did score on that opening drive, I felt okay about our defense. There wasn't a ton that concerned us. We were all over them there. Oh, a team item pack. Great. We were kind of all over them, I felt like, on the defensive side of things. Oh, got some nice alternates there, too. But could we get the offense cooking? And that bunch wide trips came through for us. That little route to RB, we did throw an interception on it. Yes, I will admit that. That's 100% true. That definitely happened. But it also burned him for that big touchdown. It got us some big plays when we really needed it. So I think there's a lot of fun stuff with that Iowa State playbook. The roster, obviously Tier 4 team, but it's really not that bad. I think Tier 4's got some really solid teams in there. But I am glad we matched up with Michigan and not like an Oregon or something like that, like I said at the beginning. But that is Iowa State done. That is Iowa State off the board. We'll be back next time for our national championship with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.